Get ready for the biggest wave of the game. It's NoahMania, and the world will never be the same. Wrestling news, drama, it's all here. Tune in now, cause Noah's bringing the crew. From the ring to the screen, he's got the scoop. Breaking down WWE, Raw, the crew. SmackDown, AEW, the top spots to be. NoahMania is the name, and the future you'll see. Hollywood buzz and the drama that's real. Noah's on fire and you'll feel the appeal. From the ring to the screen, he's got the scoop. Breaking down WWE, Raw, the crew. SmackDown, AEW, the top spots to be. NoahMania is the name, and the future you'll see. Hollywood buzz and the drama that's real. Noah's on fire and you'll feel the appeal. Podcast, YouTube, where the stories unfold. He's got the content and it's pure gold. From the square circle to the red carpet bright, NoahMania's rising and he's taking flight. A sexy encyclopedia, he's the king of internet media. NoahMania's on the rise, watch him take control. The biggest name on YouTube and he's on the roll. Wrestling drama, all the world's trends. Tune in now, cause the fun never ends. NoahMania's got the vision, the heat will fire. Climbing higher and higher, he's your empire. The biggest YouTuber watching the night, it's NoahMania. Turning up the light, he's rocking the truth. No holding back, every wrestling move and every hot track. From the backstage gossip to the latest fight, NoahMania's here to keep it all tight. From SmackDown to Hollywood and the YouTube scene, he's breaking it down like you've never seen. All the drama, the tea.
What's up, everyone?
You'll never miss a thing, he's got all the views.
How do I sound, everyone?
NoahMania's rising,
Hey,
taking flight.
this bitch is back on YouTube after 2 months. Let's have a jam session, yo!
On YouTube and he's on a roll. Wrestling drama, all the world's trends.
What's up,
Tune
live
in
chat?
now, cause the fun never ends.
Woo!
NoahMania's got the vision, the heat
We
will fire,
live?
climbing higher and
I think
higher.
we're
He's
live.
your empire, the biggest YouTuber
By the way, I don't know if this stream is gonna hold up.
the light. From the mat to the screen, from the ring to the dream. NoahMania.
I think that's good enough. Enough of that. Let's turn the theme song off. Hello, my YouTube friends. It's your good buddy NoahMania here. Welcome to the return of the experience. YouTube.com/NoahMania. Who's in the live chat? Mohammed Belhassin. Hey, could you say in the live chat how your name is pronounced? Just spell it out phonetically. How would one pronounce your last name, Mohammed? I feel like I've been butchering it this whole time. Let's bring in the live chat. By the way, this is kind of, even though when I came back, when I made my illustrious return to YouTube back in October of 2024, I had a little pilot episode where I kind of learned how to use OBS. I hadn't streamed in 6 years. And then did that for a couple of months. And then I went away for 2 months. What has happened to me over the last 2 months? Did I do any jail time? No. Know someone in jail, but it ain't me. It ain't me. I wouldn't last 2 seconds in the big house. I would not. I'm just going to throw that out there right now. I wouldn't last. But where have I been the last 2 months? Well, Mike Nagel, as you're all aware, moved to Sacramento. So he is now with your good buddy Noah here in the capital city. I am a bit of a land baron, as it were. So Mike is currently managing one of my properties here in Sacramento. So it's good to have him out here. Thank you, Mike. You're doing an excellent job. I'm going to give you your first performance review, even though you're not here to defend yourself. I'm going to give him his first performance review right here on the NoahMania experience. You guys want to hear Mike Nagel's performance review as my property manager? I have it ready to go right here. You ready? Let's do this.
Mike Nagel's got a belly, but his heart is full, dreaming about the ring where the wrestlers rule. With his remote in hand, he's ready for the fight. Monday Night Raw's his favorite sight. He's sitting on the couch in his old blue jeans, cheeseburger in hand. He's living his dreams, stone cold's on the screen, throwing out a chair. Mike's in his own world without a care. Mike Nagel, chubby and sweet, wrestling's his world, can't miss a beat. At the No-Tell Motel where the nights are long, he's got his own rhythm, he's got his own song. Mike Nagel got his heart of gold in a tiny room, but his dreams are bold. Watching WWE while the world spins fast in the No-Tell Motel. Mike's got a blast. His sheets are thin, but his dreams are thick. In the No-Tell Motel, he's feeling slick. Maybe it's the diner or the neon lights, but Mike is a champion in the quiet nights. The bed may be small, but his spirit's big when he's watching Undertaker do his thing. And when the lights go out and the motel door creaks, Mike's living large and he's feeling elite. Mike Nagel, chubby and sweet, wrestling's his world, can't miss a beat. At the No-Tell Motel where the nights are long, he's got his own rhythm, he's got his own song. Mike Nagel got his heart of gold in a tiny room, but his dreams are bold. Watching WWE while the world spins fast in the No-Tell Motel. Mike's got a blast. Mike's got a blast. Maybe one day Michael step in the ring, he'll raise his arms high and make the bells sing. But for now he's the king of his little motel, where the world's a big story that he loves to tell. Mike Nagel, chubby and sweet, wrestling's his world, can't miss a beat. At the No-Tell Motel where the nights are long, he's got his own rhythm, he's got his own song. Mike Nagel got his heart of gold in a tiny room, but his dreams are bold. Watching WWE while the world spins fast in the No-Tell Motel. Mike's got a blast. So here's to Mike Nagel with his WWE. The world's his wrestling ring, can't you see? In the No-Tell Motel where he's free to dream. Mike's a champ in his own sweet scene.
How about that? Special thanks to the NoahMania Experience Band. What's up, guys? So SmackDown ended about a little over an hour ago. I purposefully waited until after midnight Eastern time because that stupid idiot Dwayne had to go and kill the momentum of all the YouTube streaming internet wrestling community on YouTube by immediately having to go live with a stupid press conference in New Orleans, Louisiana. Yeah. Anyway, I was explaining something. Okay, so Mike moved out here, managing one of my properties. And so let me back up a little bit. I was initially planning on building a house on a little plot of land I have over by my other home. And because I happen to have a duplex and both sides of the duplex. And so what my plan was, I was going to build a second house, fix the duplex up, turn the property into like a compound. I was going to build like a 10-foot high fence around the perimeter. It was going to be like the Bin Laden compound in Pakistan. And dealing with the city building department, code enforcement, They're douchebags. I hate to break it to them, but they are a bunch of douchebags. And they make up the rules as they go along. And no matter what's actually written in the city code, they'll interpret it however they want. And if the city code is not what they want it, not what serves them in the moment, they'll just make up some new rule as they go along. But essentially, in order for me to build a house would require like land surveyors and all the bullshit application fees. I'd be out 60, 70,000 before any shovels went into the ground. So all these unknowns, and in the meantime, I can't get a straight answer from contractors on what it would take to build a house. So I'm in a state of purgatory, paying for that property, living in an apartment, paying rent. And Mary, bless her heart, she's been pressuring the hell out of me to just buy a house. And I was like, no. The market sucks in California right now. And like back and forth arguing. And so I was just stumbling through Redfin one night, and I actually found a beautiful home that I really love. 2 stories, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath. What's up, Matt Helms? What's up, buddy? You missed the Mike Nagel song at the top of the show, Matt. Shame on you. Shame on you. So I found this beautiful 4-bedroom, 3 full bath, and with a swimming pool in the backyard, over 2,000 square feet. And it was for a good price. So I literally, in the span of 1 week, spent a lot of money. So now I had to abruptly start moving out of the apartment. So I was a little busy for a couple of months. And now I moved into the new house. I'm back online, other than Comcast being pieces of shit. I have 2 gigabit service. Should get me up to 300 megabits of upload speed, which I need because I stream live to you guys in amazing 4K. And so get it all hooked up and everything, and I'm only getting about 80 megabits upload speed. So yada, yada, yada. I'm a technical person. If you know me personally outside of the internet world, you know I'm a very technical person. And my career is of a very technical nature. I may look dumb, but I'm not stupid, guys. I actually have a pretty amazing cranium of knowledge. So basically, I'm not getting more than like 80 to 90 megabits per second. And it's because a amplifier needs to be installed by a Comcast tech out at the tap. I spent hours arguing with those motherfuckers, especially over the last couple of days. Just a big pain in the ass. Moving and buying a house is a pain in the ass. First world problems, I know. But before you go and buy a house, you have to understand the cost of the house is literally just scratching the surface. Hate to break it to you. But here I am. Is the video coming in no buffering or stuttering or stittering, tittering? Let me know in the live chat. I once again lost my audience since I went away again. I'm really going to have to earn it back. Anyway, let's talk about some wrestling. Enough about me. I've been on for 15 minutes now. Feels like an hour I've been on. But what happened at SmackDown tonight? Okay, before we get to SmackDown, we'll talk about SmackDown in just a moment. But another little wrestling rant. Let me take a little sip of my Dr. Pepper here. That's some good shit, pal. So, ever since the Netflix era began during my most recent sabbatical due to the move, WWE programming has returned to the douchey duration of 3 hours per program, except for NXT, which I can't watch. The reason I can't watch it is it's a great wrestling program. I'm sitting there, I could be sitting there watching wrestling. Great match in the ring, two great competitors. Mary's upstairs doing whatever, completely ignoring everything I'm up to. But she always manages to walk in the room during an NXT women's match. The fuck? One of my lights almost tipped over. I have these light towers. I'm still getting things situated. I have these 3 light towers, so my hideous face can be lit evenly for you guys. But no, so Mary always, never fails, walks into the room right when one of the NXT female wrestlers are bent over in some compromising wrestling hold with her both ass cheeks right in the camera. Because they don't, for some reason, during the Paul Levesque era, they just don't like dress modestly in the ring anymore. Like they go through phases, and they always wear these high-rising trunks now that basically turn into scantily clad attire every single match. I feel really uncomfortable every time that happens. I'm not going to lie. I know I'm getting old. You know you're getting old when you don't find that amusing. And I don't. It's awkward. Everybody hit that like button. No, Matt. Don't tell them to hit that like button. Kids these days, they say smash that like button. Smash that like button. So since I'm trying to stay relevant with the young generation, smash that like button. I'm such a dweeb. But anyway, wrestling's back to 3 hours except for NXT, and I find it absolutely insufferable. It sounds wild because 12-year-old Noah would have been like, yeah, more of it, more. But see, there's the thing. Part of the magic of the old days of the wrestling business and the weekly programs was that they were so damn good. The shows were 2 hours long. If you were real lucky, you got 2 hours and 10 minutes. You got a little bit of overrun on a live Raw, but it left you hungry, wanting more. The show ended on a cliffhanger, 2 hours or 2 hours, 10 minutes. And then you were chomping at the bit waiting for SmackDown on Thursday. And then on Thursday, you were chomping at the bit waiting for the pay-per-view on Sunday or the following Monday Night Raw. And now all the shows are so damn long. Half of it are these stupid backstage vignettes that nobody gives a shit about because they're not that good. And the other half is actually quality wrestling matches. And SmackDown, they bumped that up to 3 hours since the move to USA. Because, Fox wasn't going to bump them up. No. Talk about buyer's remorse that they had. They would have let WWE off the air at hour 45 if WWE wanted to. They wanted to head for the hills. They want nothing to do with wrestling. No, blame them, to be honest. But since the move to USA, SmackDown is now 3 hours. It's too damn long. I know I'm in the minority of folks that dislike that, but it's just my opinion. Hate to break it to you. My opinion. All right, let's talk about SmackDown tonight. The Rock, the final boss, returning to WWE. And I'll tell you, I'm gonna give old Dwayne some advice here. Give up on the acting. Unless you're making a Hobbs and Shaw sequel or fucking Moana 8. Give it up. Nobody gives a shit about the other movies. No one cares about Black Adam. It was a flop. It sucked. The jig is up. Everyone knows you're a pain in the ass to work with in Hollywood. Moana worked well because you just were in an audio booth the whole time. You could be like recording lines into your iPhone at home while you're at home peeing in a bucket. Piss Jug Dwayne. Piss Jug Dwayne back on SmackDown. But my advice to Dwayne is do the Moana sequels. Hobbs and Shaw, whatever. Talkman T, Tony H. What's up, Mr. H? I miss you. I really hope that the wife and daughter are doing good these days. And how am I doing? I'm broke again. I own another house. But I'm happy. Very happy. Dwayne needs to just do WWE shit. He needs to come back on a semi-regular basis. Fuck Hollywood. His Hollywood career's jumped the shark. Just come back, be an on-screen authority figure, run the company. Do a good year doing that. And then maybe Triple H can like on-screen beef with you. Cut some promos on one another and maybe let Triple H give you the pedigree or something. He can't take any bumps, but you can. But be an on-screen authority figure because I think Nick Aldis and the other guy. What's his name? The freaking bald guy. On the tip of my tongue. The indie darlings that they have as their on-screen authority figures. Get rid of them. Can't stand them. I want The Rock as the on-screen authority figure. The final boss. It just makes sense. It just makes perfect sense. Especially after the tweener deal he did tonight on SmackDown. It was really good. I actually liked it a lot. I liked it so much that I made a meme and I posted it on Simpsons wrestling memes. And it's on facebook.com/Real NoahMania, the official Facebook page. Adam Pearce. Freaking bald-headed 45-year-old truck driver looking MFer. But no, Rock is on-screen authority figure, please. So, anyway, let's talk about SmackDown. Show opened up. Drew McIntyre versus Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso over Drew via pinfall. They're really trying to shoot some momentum up main event Jey Uso's ass. The other Uso. The main event of WrestleMania, probably night one, Gunther. They ain't selling any tickets. Ticket sales have screeched to a halt because of that. Ever since Jay won the Royal Rumble match. And, you know, I hate to break it to you, WWE and Ticketmaster. Nobody wants to pay Super Bowl ticket prices to watch Jey Uso in the main event of WrestleMania. And the novelty of Cody Rhodes in the main event of WrestleMania starting to, and I love Cody, and I think I'm not suggesting that he's overdue to drop the title, but Cody in the main event of WrestleMania for the third straight year, I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying we've seen it already. And so something's going to have to give. They're going to have to do something big with The Rock at WrestleMania, which they teased tonight. So Jimmy Uso over Drew McIntyre via pinfall. And then you had Solo Sikoa show up to the arena. Mixed it up a little bit with Jacob Fatu. Apparently last week what happened to Tama Tonga was all an accident. It was all an accident. Then we saw, next match we saw LA Knight and R-Truth go up against a team of Carmelo Hayes and The Miz. Miz and Carmelo Hayes went over via pinfall. They announced Mike Tyson is going to be at WWE World during WrestleMania 41 weekend. He'll be probably there signing autographs and taking pictures. Oh man, I'm still heartbroken over him losing to Jake Paul. Expected it, but it still broke my heart. Hang on, I'm a little parched. Then you had Tiffany Stratton over Candice LeRae with Nia Jax via pinfall. So that was pretty cool. We saw some Trish Stratus tonight. She, you know, she'd been looking a little long in the tooth, a little old as of late, particularly in the ring when she mixed it up. But that was actually some good stuff tonight. I was actually really, Tony, I know it was probably fixed, but I'm just trying to figure out how they would fix it because it was an officially sanctioned match by an athletic commission. So as far as they're concerned, it was real. But anyway, Trish Stratus, she actually did pretty decent tonight. Saw her do a bulldog, and she kind of a little bit looked like the Trish Stratus of old. I mean, she is the Trish Stratus of old, but I guess you could say the Trish Stratus of young. Excuse me, pardon my faux pas there. So, of course, Trish Stratus is the mentor of Tiffy time. But love the Alexa Bliss promo. The video package they aired. They've been teasing that she's going to be, I don't know, possessed, abducted, indoctrinated. Like something's going to happen involving Uncle Howdy and the Wyatt Six. As it should. Oh man, she was so good in that character. And then freaking Ryan Cabrera had to go and do the unthinkable and get her pregnant and fuck it all up for the rest of us. But To be fair, Bray Wyatt did pass away though, so it would have been a little difficult to keep that train on the tracks had she not left. But I'm actually looking forward to seeing what happens. All right, we had Liv Morgan with Raquel Rodriguez going up against Naomi with Bianca Belair. Match ended in a no contest. Up next, yeah, rest in peace, Bray. Oh, man. Still not over that. That's Bray Wyatt passing away. I took that about as hard as I took the passing of Eddie Guerrero. It's very hard. I saw some very special matches live with those two. I was at WrestleMania 31 with some people whose names shall not be spoken on this broadcast. I was at Mania 31 when Bray Wyatt wrestled The Undertaker with a broken ankle that he broke just a few hours before. Good Lord. Match sucked as a result, but oh man, what a beast he was to get through that. And then as far as Eddie Guerrero, I was at No Way Out in 04. I sat row A ringside when he won the championship from Brock at the Cow Palace in San Francisco. That was history. That was history. Up next, If You Smell. The Rock came out next. Came out as a baby face. Nice, all smiles with the crowd. What's up, Mohammed? He even picked up someone's cell phone that dropped it on the other side of the barricade. Picked it up, handed it to him. It was all nice. Starts out with a babyface promo. Tells the crowd that WrestleMania in 2026 is going to be in New Orleans. The Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Because WWE just seems to follow the NFL around. Following year after the Super Bowl is somewhere, WWE has to come in. So, where's 2027 going to be? Levi Stadium? Home of WrestleMania 31? I actually did hear a rumor about that. Anyway, Rock shows up, tells everyone that WrestleMania is going to be in New Orleans next year, gets a big pop, starts singing, turns heel on the crowd, talking shit. Sing along with the great one. And he calls out his friend Cody Rhodes. And yada, yada, yada. Tells Cody Rhodes that he wants his soul. That's probably my favorite line I've heard out of a professional wrestler since, ow, my hole! No, that was so good, though, that for the first time ever in my life, I posted on the You Can't See meme, Simpsons Wrestling Memes Plus News Facebook page. Let me see if I can find what oh, here it is. Let me share my screen here. Oh, man. There you go. Look at that. That's a knee slapper, I know. Gotta give myself credit for that one. It's wonderful, ain't it? All right. Enough of that. So apparently he wants Cody Rhodes not to be the WWE champion, not to be the people's champion. No. He wants Cody Rhodes to be the Rock's champion. This was after he rubbed in his face, you know. Ari Emanuel may be the owner of WWE. over TKO. But Dwayne, The Rock, the final boss, he's got the most power. Yeah. Yeah. Good show. No, this was a good promo. I liked it a lot. All right. Up next, we had Pretty Deadly over DIY for the WWE Tag Team Championships. It ended in a DQ. Still champions DIY. Pretty Deadly. I got some Billy and Chuck vibes off of that match. That was funny. I liked it. Then in your main event, you had a tag team match. It was Damian Priest and Braun Strowman over Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa with Tama Tonga in their corner. That was your 3-hour-long SmackDown. I actually liked it. It was okay. It was decent. Fans were pissed, though. Apparently, there was a women's match. Naomi and Liv Morgan got cut from the show so The Rock could have his promo. And fans got super pissed about that. So, The Rock's just a steamroller. And it's because it draws ratings. Yeah. It's a good show, though. What else is going on in wrestling? There's been a lot of releases lately. So the most recent one that caught my eye was Carmella. She's no longer under WWE contract. I guess Corey Graves isn't exactly in the position to go to bat for anyone right now. And there'd be some Jerry the King Lawler vibes there if he tried to get all pissed off about Carmella getting let go. Remember what happened to Stacey Carter? But hey, something good came out of that. We got Paul Heyman on commentary for a few months. That was something. And then that went so well that, what was it? A year and a half later, he was managing Brock, and the rest is history. SmackDown GM. All started with that. But Carmella was just one in a list of superstars that got released over the last, couple of weeks. Let me run through the list here. We had Indy Hartwell get released. That was back in November, though. Who else got released? Tegan Knox. Baron Corbin. Oh, that one was huge. That one surprised me. Yeah, no, this is going back a ways, but yeah, Duke Hudson was released last month from NXT. Isla Dawn. I think that's how it's pronounced. Forgive me, I'm not exactly an NXT mark. Giovanni Vinci, the black sheep of the Imperium. He got let go. Elektra Lopez also got let go. Cedric Alexander, gone. Paul Ellering, gone. Oh, that broke my heart. Paul Ellering's a freaking legend. And WWE always sticks it to him. So that, yeah, they released the Authors of Pain and Paul Ellering. That was a bummer. Blair Davenport, gone. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, the OC, those guys are gone. That was a little surprising. Sonya Deville, that one was probably the most controversial. So talk about a boss move on the part of WWE. So here she is, Sonya Deville, in the middle of negotiating with WWE. And based on what she's posted on social media, at one point, WWE lowballed her. At one point, Sonya hardballed them. And Sonya was, at that point, expecting them to meet in the middle. And WWE calls her up and is like, yeah, about that. We think we're just going to let you go. That's our counter offer. How's this? You want that much? Well, we don't need you after all. But bye-bye. WWE did her dirty, though. She had a lot of potential. Then, of course, Carmella. She's gone. So WWE's cleaned house. Cleaned house. All right. What else is going on? I don't know. I think I'm just going to take off. Like I said, this is a little test. See if my internet's going to hold up. So, anyway. All right, guys. Well, I am going to take off. I'll be back. I think I'm going to be live every Friday now after SmackDown. I'll post updates on Facebook.com/Real NoahMania. I'm back for the long haul now since everything's set up and working. Real happy. Happy to be here. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. I'm also on x.com/Real NoahMania. Like, subscribe. Hit that little notification bell if that's even still a thing anymore. YouTube.com/NoahMania. Guys, I love you. I really, really, truly do. And I'll be back next week. Have a good one. Why can't I get out of here? Oh, there we go. I was like, why am I still here? Now you see me, now you don't.